I'm having a frightful time in World of Warships by Dangerously Incompetent. A word or two about containers. Some time ago, World of Warships introduced daily missions. You had to fulfill a particular set of criteria to complete the mission, such as destroy 20 planes in a battle, and that kind of forced you to play aircraft carriers with a fighter loadout, if you wanted to complete that mission, and for reward you got some credits and maybe some free XP. Some time later, Armoured Warfare came out with daily challenges, but the rewards were in containers and you had random things inside those containers. And now, still, sometime even later, World of Warships now has container rewards with random stuff in them. You could get credits, you could get flags, you could get camouflage, you could get consumables, you may even get port slots, or, gasp, horror, shock, a premium ship. Who knows? The crucible of free enterprise, driving forward advances in online gaming. But anyway, back to containers. If you haven't seen them, they promise all sorts of lovely, useful stuff. And all you have to do is earn some experience. So you can play whatever ship you want, in whatever configuration you want, however you want. As long as you earn experience, then you get containers, and you can get 3 containers every day. After you've earned 2,000 experience, you can get your first container, 12,500, second, 37,000. The third, 37,000 XP is quite a lot of doing, unless you're stacked up to the nines with bonuses and premium time and so forth. But 2,000, well, that's your first good win, really. So 1 or 2 matches probably to get your first container. So if you're only an occasional player of World of Warships, I should recommend logging in once a day, playing, earning that first 2,000 XP, and getting a container for it, because they have all sorts of goodies in them. Consumables. I'm mostly buying the consumable ones with them. Let's see. You get to choose which do I have more of. And I've been choosing the more consumables, and that generally gives you 9 consumables. And you can only use 3 consumables a match, so that's 3 matches. And I'm only playing 1 or 2 to get it. So I'm being kept in consumables. It's good news. Bit of an advantage for me. That I don't have to pay huge amounts of gold, amounts of gold for it, or huge amounts of credits for it, if you've seen my previous video. So I advise, it's probably why they've done it this way. They're trying to encourage people to play, at least come in and log in once a day. Get you into the shop and then show you their special offers, any more missions, special offers on a premium ship. Yeah, this is just to get you in the shop, but it's good for you. So do it. The other thing I've been doing, I have been consuming. What's your luck? Try your luck. Get a super container. You've got a very, very small chance of getting a super container, and those things contain things like 100 flags. That's what I got off one super container. But usually they contain 5 flags or 5 consumables. So you're worse off on out usually. But on average, who knows? I haven't had enough to get an idea of what the average is like, but I want a super container. I want more port slots. I want more premium ships. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Try my luck. So what will I get? There's only one, there's 2 niggles I've got about containers. Firstly, how long it takes. You got to go open a container, select what you want to go for, then you get it, and then it gives you a few seconds. It waits and decides what you're gonna get, and then you got to hit open container. My second, so it takes a few seconds. A bit annoying. So they clicked it in instead of setting up so I can do it automatically when I get a container. It just opens it for me on my choices, on my previously stated choice. My other niggle is when I first heard container, I thought of the ISO containers, the ones you see stacked 5 high on container ships. And they didn't come in until after the war, so I thought, well, wargaming, you've put modern stuff in, and you shouldn't have. It's World War II. But actually, the containers as depicted are just like the ones that the American Navy used in World War II. So that's alright. At least someone at Wargaming has read the Wikipedia article on containers. So I can't complain about that. But I can complain about, you can't see him there, the crew members. There's usually one standing here. Well, firstly, I was in the Yokohama port, and these guys did not look Japanese to me. And their uniform looks a bit modern. Here he is again. I mean, does that look like... I'm on an American ship in New Mexico. Does that look like a World War II American naval uniform? No, they were khaki. This is black. Yeah, distinctly modern looking. Anyway, that's just cosmetic. Now, shall we find out what I get for Halloween? Dun dun dun. What will be in my super... Will it be a super container? I'm super random, and it's going to be a... 5 flags. Woo, woo. Well, it's better than the kick in the teeth, isn't it?